Welcome to New Bike Reviews, your trusted source for honest, detailed, and passionate motorcycle coverage. In today's feature, we are putting the spotlight on a motorcycle that's redefining what it means to be a Harley, the 2025 Harley Davidson X440. This is not just another new launch. It's the beginning of a new era for Harley Davidson, where legacy meets accessibility. For years, Harley was known for its heavyweight cruisers, big V-twins, and long-distance machines that came with equally large price tags. But with changing market dynamics, especially in regions like Asia, Harley needed to pivot. That pivot is the X440, designed and built in collaboration with Hero MotoCorp, specifically for riders who crave the Harley vibe in a more compact, manageable, and affordable form. Design philosophy. Let's start with the aesthetics. The X440 might be the smallest Harley to date, but it carries the brand's DNA proudly. From the round LED headlamp with integrated dials to the sculpted fuel tank with bold Harley Davidson branding, everything about this motorcycle screams premium. The stance is upright, wide, and slightly aggressive, giving it a road presence that few bikes in the 400 cubic centimeters segment can match. Harley's decision to go with metal bodywork, including the fenders and fuel tank, sets it apart in a segment dominated by plastic-clad alternatives. There are three variants available: Denim, Vivid, and S, each with unique styling elements and finishes. The S variant, for instance, gets machined alloy wheels and Bluetooth connectivity, while the base variant keeps things simple yet classic. Engine soulful. Now, let's talk performance. The 440 cubic centimeters oil-cooled single-cylinder engine is an all-new unit. Developed from the ground up, it churns out 27 horsepower at 6,000 rpm and 38 Nm of torque at 4,000 rpm. While those figures may not impress on paper compared to some of the higher-revving twins in this class, the magic lies in the delivery. The torque comes in early, making the X440 a delight in city traffic and punchy enough for the open road. You're not constantly shifting gears to find the power band, it's always there, ready to pull. The 6-speed gearbox is smooth and well-spaced, with a slipper clutch that makes aggressive downshifts less jerky and more controlled. No, it doesn't have the deep V-twin rumble Harley is famous for, but the exhaust note has a bassy, charismatic thump that feels more authentic than most singles out there. It's not overbearing, but it's unmistakably Harley. Ride and handling. The X440 rides on a steel trellis frame, a departure from Harley's traditional chassis setup, but a welcome one. It brings excellent rigidity while keeping the weight in check. With a curb weight of around 190 kilograms, it's neither too heavy to handle in urban settings nor too light to lose stability at higher speeds. Suspension duties are handled by USD forks at the front and gas-charged twin shock absorbers at the rear. The tuning strikes a fine balance between comfort and stability. Small potholes and road imperfections are absorbed well, while the bike still feels planted during spirited riding. The braking setup features a 320mm front disc and 240mm rear disc, both backed by dual-channel ABS. Braking feel is progressive and confidence-inspiring, making it suitable for both new and experienced riders. The MIF Zappa Hike tires, with their chunky tread pattern, offer decent grip in all conditions. Ergonomics, usability. Ergonomically, the X440 is a friendly motorcycle. The 805mm seat height makes it approachable for riders of various heights. The seat is wide and well padded, ensuring comfort even on longer rides. The upright handlebar and midset foot pegs create a riding triangle that is relaxed and natural. There's enough room for a pillion as well, making it practical for daily use or weekend getaways. The fuel tank holds 13.5 liters, giving it a decent touring range, especially considering its frugal fuel consumption. This is one of the few bikes in its segment that can handle the daily grind and then switch to long-distance riding without needing major compromises in comfort or performance. Technology, smart features. Harley hasn't skimped on features either. The digital instrument cluster offers all the essential information: speed, gear position, trip meter, clock, fuel gauge, and more. On the top variant, you also get Bluetooth connectivity, enabling turn-by-turn navigation, call alerts, and message notifications via the Harley Davidson app. Other features include full LED lighting across the headlamp, indicators, and tail lamp. Even the switchgear quality is solid, with tactile feedback that feels premium. What's impressive is that Harley has managed to offer all these features without turning the bike into a tech gimmick. It's functional, focused, and built around the rider experience. Competition. In the 400 cubic centimeters segment, the X440 goes up against tough competitors like the Royal Enfield Classic 350, Honda CB350, Yazdi Roadster, and KTM 390 Duke. But it carves its own niche. It doesn't try to beat the KTM in performance, nor does it try to outclassic the Enfield. Instead, it offers a balanced, premium, and American take on the urban cruiser that's never really existed in this segment until now. With better build quality than most of its rivals, an attractive price point, and Harley's global brand cachet, it becomes an aspirational yet attainable choice. Pricing experience. The pricing is where things get really interesting. Starting at around 2.39 Indian rupees lakh, ex-showroom, for the base variant and going up to about 2.79 Indian rupees lakh for the top-spec model, the X440 is positioned to appeal to younger, style-conscious buyers. Given that Hero will handle sales and service in India, availability and after-sales support are expected to be solid. Plus, with locally manufactured spares and components, maintenance costs should remain reasonable. Something that was a concern with older Harley models. A new kind of Harley. The 2025 Harley Davidson X440 isn't just another motorcycle. It's a statement. It says Harley is listening. It says Harley can adapt. It brings the Harley experience to a wider audience without diluting what makes the brand special. For those who've always admired the Harley culture but found the price or size intimidating, the X440 is the perfect gateway. It's stylish, well-built, tech-savvy, and most importantly, fun to ride. That's it for today's deep dive on new bike reviews. Let us know in the comments what you think about the X440. Would you pick it over a Royal Enfield? Is this your first Harley? We'd love to hear your thoughts.